Deven Choksey also with us on the phone line. Thanks very much for joining us. So Vikram Limai, it will be for the National Stock Exchange. Deven, today we've seen the BSE listing on the NSE, and now the NSE is all set to get a new man to steer it forward. Your first comments?
Yes, Shirin, I think Vikram is coming with an incredible experience background.
We've lost that line with Deven. We'll reconnect with him. But as he pointed out, he comes with a lot of experience. And as a lot of my sources were telling me through the course of the selection procedure, that there were several industry stalwarts. The phrase used was giants of the industry who were in the fray to take over from Tripura Ramakrishna, and they have now zeroed in on Vikram Limai. So Deepan Mehta, a member of the NSE, I understand that he is also with us. Deepan, if you can hear me, Vikram Limai now being selected to steer the National Stock Exchange forward as it gears up for an IPO. Your first comment?
I think it's an excellent selection, and I think the whole process was done in a phenomenal manner, and the kind of response also they got. So it was truly the best man for the job as per the selection committee. And as it is, NSE is one of the huge success stories in the financial services space, and now they have the perfect candidate to head it into its next journey as a listed entity. So I think it's great news for all the stakeholders, employees, shareholders, and even us brokers. We look forward to its leadership and guidance.
Deepan, what would you think would be the big challenges that Vikram Limai will have to face as he starts his innings at the National Stock Exchange?
Yeah, I think basically they have NSE has a dominant position as far as the futures and the cash market is concerned. But, moving into some of the newer areas like currency derivatives, like, even this as well as other interest rate products and some of the other new products is where I think the thrust of the exchange has to be. Because growth has to come from all the various segments as well. Not just from the equity and derivatives, where there's an element of volatility depending upon the market volume and the market sentiment. So to try and even out the volatility, they need many more income streams. And I think that should be one of the focus areas for the new chairman.
Okay, we've got Deven back with us. Deven, unfortunately, we snapped that line with you as you were giving us your comments on Vikram Limai now taking forward the legacy and the reins of the National Stock Exchange. Go ahead, Deven.
Yeah, Shirin. I think the first is the selection. The selection is, I think, very, very appropriate selection. He's young. He has got an experience. He has worked in US as well, I think, and he has worked in consulting business too. So obviously, I think business development remains his forte. Because I think having worked in the bank, obviously, I think it gives more confidence because I think one has developed the business of the banking as well. So definitely, I think in the new era, wherein I think disruption is reality, even the exchange business faces that particular threat. And if somebody understands this subject well, probably I think he would be the right choice. He has played with the digital banking space in IDFT recently, and I guess I think that is also giving good amount of confidence that in NSE, further development of the business would probably happen far more better under him going forward.
Deven, we've just seen the listing of the BSE on the NSE today, and the NSE itself is gearing up for its IPO. The draft red herring prospectus has been filed with the market regulator, and I understand that they were waiting to put in place a new chief before they start the roadshow process, which was the advice given to them by legal experts as well as bankers. Now that that has been done, what kind of appetite do you see for the NSE?
Well, I believe the exchange is an extremely interesting business for any investor, I think, who is having a large horizon for investment. Because generally this business is attached to the growth in the economy and with the growth in the market capitalization. Different products which comes up on the exchanges platform, they definitely, I think, mean a good amount of business opportunity going forward for, I think, investors as well. Generally, I think pension funds, insurance funds, endowment funds, who are long-term investors, I think they find themselves very comfortable with this business, which is relatively recession-proof kind of a business, as I may want to call it. So certainly, NSE's IPO is going to be more exciting after BSE's successful listing. And we'll all look forward to, I think, the game plans that NSE unfolds as far as their business outlook is concerned.
Deven, a quick word from you on the anticipated NSE